Good day, my friends. Hello. I switched the window over to the right side because there's all kinds of indicators on the screens here. We see how much gold I've collected. I collect these little coins. I collect fossils on the right-hand corner there, and I've got my heart meter, the balloons that I can pick up, and all of the extra sort of goodies that I can purchase and collect along the way. And then you can see these different creations of Kong that I can become in the bottom left-hand corner. And so far, it is a giant ape, a zebra, and an ostrich. I think I'm about 15 hours or so into Donkey Kong Bananza. And it is a crazy fun game, you guys. Spoiler alert, it's crazy cool. It's also so much happening at the same time. And it's a little overwhelming. And we'll get into it and we'll play a little bit. But first, hello to everybody. I've been on the road. I've been on vacation a little bit. I posted a Superman review. I've cut a little bit of my review for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. I shot it in Venice. So I'll finish that and post that probably tomorrow. But I see you, Sean McGonigal on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Denim Chicken, thank you. Oh, Bananas. John Luke Corpus. I see you, Robert Turner, you are here. I see you, I Buy Digital. What's up? Good to see everybody. I see Curtis Eric, A. Patrick, Pollywog's Voice are joining us on Twitch. And it is great to see everybody. And thank you to everyone that has been a sponsor and a member and a supporter of the channel over the last little while, because I haven't been streaming. I've been away from the basement. So I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for staying with EP. And supporting the work that we do. I did have all the EP classics timed out, so I was able to jump on streams from. We went to a lot of different places. I'll post a little video about the places that we went to, but we toured around a bunch of different countries in Europe, and it was awesome. And it was a lot of fun, and really got the first taste of the Nintendo Switch 2 as a portable system, and I'll have some thoughts on that as well. 41 months from John Yomtop, the streak on Twitch, man, that's incredible. Thank you so much. And I see you, Daniel Corona. Good to see you. Yo, let's go. Okay, so, you know what? I'm just going to jump in the map here for a second, which is wild as well. It is... Like, we can go anywhere. There's pseudo open worlds. There's sub-levels that we're diving into. And you can jump into these environments, and the map is so super fast. And the thing, you guys have seen the trailers and stuff. The thing about this game is you can just destroy the environment. And there are secrets all the way through this. It's kind of like Minecraft in a way. It's like reverse Minecraft. It's less about building things and more about just destroying the crap out of everything. But there is lots and lots of secret information and secret pickups everywhere. Lots of fossils. And, basically everything becomes the economy for upgrading your hearts and your skills and all kinds of stuff. So there's sub-level 600. I'm in this foresty area here, and down below it becomes a little bit more swampy. There's a poison swamp that I'm having to deal with right now. And I've just gained the ostrich ability, which gives me the ability to hover a little bit. And so I'm trying to go to these, let's see if I can zoom in. What do I do to zoom in? Like this, like that. Oh, I was zoomed in. So the map is super fast. It's a little bit confusing, just like the game is. And then you just zip right back into the experience. Everything is made with voxels, and so the destructibility is just outrageous. I mean, you can just go full OCD. Like and Kong has the ability to climb up, virtually every surface. There are some surfaces where he slides a little bit, and there are also some indestructible surfaces and elements in the world as well. What do these things do? Oh, I think I can throw them and they create little bridges. Let's see.
Focus.
So I throw that to there. It creates like this sort of green bridge. Oh, and there's something over here, and this guy's going to tell me that he can destroy this. And I think this will propel me back up to sub-level 600. Oh, no. Okay, so it's a challenge. All right, so you can jump in. And so this is the thing. There's a lot of this sort of pseudo-open world to explore, and then there are all these little challenge areas that you can dive into. And they're super fun. Sort of teeing up the skills that you're going to need. Okay, here we go. So I've got 3 goons to wipe out here. Okay. I think I have to go over there. No. Okay, what do I do? Okay, so I gotta go over there and destroy these guys. So I have beefed up to, like, Super Kong here. I did it. Okay, so I cleared the level. I don't know all the names and everything. I haven't had time to kind of study every... And the lore is just flying by so quickly in this game, too. It's insane. But I've got my pal, my 13-year-old pal, Pauline, on my back here. And she sings songs. She learns these songs. You pick up these records, and she learns these songs that grant you the ability to morph into these new animal creations. It's great. The John Yumtop says the game is missing only one thing: Kong shouting "Falcon Punch." All right, so let us get into. You see that exclamation mark? I'm going to take care of that poison fountain over there. So let's get over there. And you can see I'm all powered up. Zebra lets me run a little bit quicker. Ostrich lets me hover for a bit, so we're going to test that out right now. And so basically what you do is you tap on, or you hold down the shoulder buttons, and then I have this hover ability, and of course you get these jet streams here, these air boosters. And I love it because Pauline is singing the song. It's very Splatoon-like. The sort of animated song that she's singing underneath all of this stuff, the morph song, basically. It's such a cool game, man. It is hurling all kinds of stuff at us. Hey, I see Felwyn is in Sweden. Didn't make it to Sweden on this trip. Almost did. Almost went to Sweden. Otto Crip, good to see you. And thank you so much. I hope I said your name right. I Buy Digital wants a Captain Falcon game. I'm playing a little F-Zero GX on the GameCube channel on NSO. Masterpiece game that is. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't turn my... You can... Oh, well, you can do it while you're falling. That's pretty good. Okay, so you can hover, and then what you're doing here is you're smashing these things that get rid of some of the purple infestation that you are grappling with throughout this game. And then I can jump down to another sub level. But I don't think I took care of all of the... I don't think I took care of all of the poison fountains. I think I still have some more to do. I can go back to the Eggshell Hotel Annex if I want to. So this might be a little bit of a spoiler. I might be a little bit further along than some of you that are playing this right now. But I feel like this is one of those games where you can, like, replay it for sure. There's a lot that you miss. And it's all... There's so much stuff coming at you. Like, just the act of diving into the environment. Like, just blasting through the environment and then grappling with where the camera is positioned and where you are in the world. There's so many times when you're playing it where, like, I don't know what the hell is happening right now. I also think, you know, if you aren't playing this game, it's a really tough game to show off to people. Like, it's like, I don't know if people that don't play video games, for starters, this isn't like one of those story-based, this isn't Zelda, let's put it that way. This is a tough one to kind of show off to somebody and say, look what I'm playing right now. And they're like, what the hell am I looking at? You've just punched your way into the world here, and you're climbing up, And yeah, I'm still playing the game. It's not broken right now. I'm just going. I'm bashing my way through everything. It's incredible. But that freedom, that exhilaration while you're playing it is something else, man. Like, it's so, like, literally open. You just can go wherever the hell you want to go, and you know, within the confines of the stages. And there is a lot. There is a lot per stage. There's a lot to collect. Actually, how do I get the stats? I forget how I do that. Is it here? Bananas and fossils. Bananas, okay. I had the stats somehow. I can't remember how I did it. Okay, so I'm jumping down here. It's not the pause button, I don't think. Co-op play. No. Okay. Oh, maybe it's one of these. How do I see the stats? Anybody know? In between the stages. Banana. So the bananas give you, and I'm about to show you get skill points that you can spend and you can increase your power here. So I've got these 3 abilities. I've only got a couple more to go. So I'm getting deep into the experience here for sure. Tarks9's been a member for 9 months. Thank you, my friend. Fist bump. You rock. Thank you for the support. It's up on the D-pad. Thank you, John. All right, so there it is. Skills, and there's my status. Oh, you can also change your outfits, which is a lot like Super Mario Odyssey, which is the same development team. And these outfits aren't just cosmetic. They give you some abilities based on the environments that you're into, which is pretty cool. And they have skills buffs. That's right, John Yomtop. I haven't spent a whole bunch of time collecting everything. I've been more, I think partially because I've played most of the game in handheld mode, although I played quite a bit yesterday. I still got a bit of jet lag because we landed on Friday night, and I spent most of Saturday kind of in a daze playing this on television, and it's way better. I'll say this in my reviews, so you'll hear it again, but it is way better on a big screen than it is on a handheld screen. It's great on a handheld screen, but this is a beautiful, detailed, insanely rich experience. There's so much data on screen all the time, so it's way better to play it docked, I'm finding. But you know, your observations on that might be different than mine, but I really prefer it in docked mode. It was pretty wild to be playing this on trains and planes, you know, around Europe and on the way back here. John Yomtop says, looks gorgeous on OLED TVs. It sure does. And one of the things that I saw GameSack point out that this game has a 5.1 mix, so it's got a full surround sound mix, and the music is amazing. One of the things you're also collecting are records, and there's all kinds of you know, classic tracks from the Donkey Kong eras. And then there's just gorgeous. There's a gorgeous soundtrack in this as well. Lots of diversity in the audio soundscape here. It's great. Okay, so what's this ostrich person going to tell me? 2 extremely vexing guests buried a seed over yonder. Okay. So I think I'm going to have a boss fight with 2. So far, the boss fights haven't been that challenging. The game itself hasn't been that challenging. It's been more exploratory than combat focused. But there have been some timing challenges and stuff that have taken a few times to figure out. A few kicks at it. And some of the environment is hazardous to your health. But Kong is kind of OP. You know, even in its base form. Just punch through the world, you know? It's crazy. You can also collect little, you can create little home bases for yourself. There's some shopping that you can do. Oh, and I can offer gold. Oh, and this guy will give me some bananas. All right, so let's do it. It's not a big deal to spend all your gold. You're gonna get more. Get a lot. So shiny! Banana! Aquatic Ambience, still an iconic track from DK Country till this day. Yes. Hell was here. Good to see you. Shooting Dio. Victor, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Who else is here? Orion's Angel. Good to see you, Orion's Angel. All right, what's left for Mario? A universe? Super Mario Brothers universe? Kind of got that with Galaxy. Odyssey 2 sounds weird, right? Just a weird title. Like, how many Odysseys does a person get? I think you only get one Odyssey per person, right?
You found a map.
Per character, like one Odyssey, I think is the rule, isn't it? They never went Homer's Odyssey 2. I think you get one. Okay, here we go. Speaking of which, Christopher Nolan's, is it the Odyssey? What's it called? I think it's the Odyssey, isn't it? Tickets have gone on sale for that for next year for the IMAX screening. Comes out next summer and you can buy a ticket for it already. Oh, Electro Bolton, some fan art. That sounds amazing. Thanks for being here, my friend. We have had fan art delivered to us in the past, and it's always a huge honor and a total trip. And we welcome fan art. That sounds amazing. 3D World 2, Andrew Best says. The home base lets you sleep and gain all your health back, plus additional health hearts. Yes, that's right. Just like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, there's lots of little elements from all kinds of Nintendo games in this. It's great. Ooh, that guy. So I can't punch him. It hurts me. Okay, but I can pick up some. Oh, he's got like some of the thorns on him. He's like a thorn creature. So you pick up gold quite easily in this game. And you're gonna need it. Ouch. Almost dead. Oh, I'm dead. But I had a can of applesauce, I think, and it brought me back. Apples heal your hearts, which I think is what the doctor said, yes. Keeps them away. There's propaganda posters. Just like the saboteur. Alright. Oh, this one's coming after me. Alright, so where am I going? You can press the L shoulder button, create some music, and it kind of points you in the right direction. Very easy to get lost and overwhelmed, but the game kind of is a celebration of that. And I think it's this is an anything goes type of experience. Okay, I'm having a. I have had a little bit of not a struggle, but it's you pick up pieces of dirt by squeezing the trigger button, and you also then let go of the trigger button and then hold it down again, and then you point. And so my inclination has been, and I don't know if I can change this in the control settings, my inclination has been to just pick it up and kind of wait for that target reticle to pop up, and it doesn't. You have to let go and then press it again. And so I have been continuously caught in a little bit of a loop there where I'm just not targeting quickly enough. But I'm getting better. Big guy. Now these ones explode. They're pretty handy. And you can also do way more damage if you go to Super Kong or whatever it's called. Oh, I see you! Board Cube 1 of 2. Thanks for being a member. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let's get that. We got ourselves a fossil on the bad guy. So I don't want to turn myself into Super Kong and start punching that guy because he is, he's all thorny. He's gonna hurt me. But generally, I'm finding the game relatively forgiving, and the pace is unbelievable. Like, you are just uncovering surprise after surprise, and I don't always know what's going on, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those kinds of games. A little bit like Minecraft as well, you know? Like when you play Minecraft, there's some tedium and some repetition, but there's also a lot of interesting mechanics and little... You know, it's like part of the digging into the world of Minecraft. There's definitely this one-to-one kind of analogy here, or similarity here. I think where this game goes with its DLC, obviously they'll have some characters, or if they're going to expand it at all, is the ability for you to create, not just walking up to NPCs and having them build little things for you, but, you know, taking all this destructive ability and flipping it, almost like platformer populist style, which would be kind of cool. Or populist platformer style, okay. Alright, so those come back. And there's lots of these jump up and punch with dives. Like that. Which knocks everything out. Okay. Pikmin 4 2-year anniversary is tomorrow. John-Luc Corpus with the incredible shout-out. The vastly underappreciated masterpiece of Pikmin 4. I mean, like, serious applause to Nintendo and their first-party output since the Nintendo Switch 1 launched. Just the staggering amount of incredible titles, and Pikmin 4 is one of them. The only thing with Pikmin 4 is that it shares so much of its design with the previous Pikmin games, and Nintendo re-released 1 and 2 right before they dropped 4, and the great thing is that on the Switch 1, and now you can play them all on Switch 2 with those Pikmin games, you can play them all on the Switch platforms, which is pretty cool, but that's a lot of Pikmin. And so I felt like there wasn't enough of just like this solitary breath around for all of us to appreciate it. But if you did play that game, it's amazing. Question for Vic from Michael Santiago. Did Nintendo make a mistake by not calling this Donkey Kong Odyssey? They could have made a franchise out of the Odyssey concept. Oh, that is a great question, Michael. It gives them the opportunity to do that down the road. But that isn't a wonderful idea. Absolutely. I think that also maybe puts the concept of some kind of crossover into everybody's mind, and maybe Nintendo's reticent to do that or hesitant to do that. But that is a good concept. And, you know, I don't know if people have just joined, but we were talking a little bit about a sequel to Odyssey and what comes next for Mario in 3D. And I don't think that you can call something Mario Odyssey 2. I just don't, that doesn't seem right to me. You get one Odyssey. Last Disciple is here. This new Kong game slaps. It smashes. Yeah, I've seen some comparisons to Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Last Disciple and John Yomtov. That's a masterpiece game, Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Oh my god, that was so damn good. Okay. How do you say that? Habra? Let's go see. This is still my favorite of the transformations. Oh, I see. I need to jump around it. Let's see. You're pretty damn tough, though. Look at how many chunks of health I'm taking off just by smashing it. Okay, so I'm flying over there. I'm gonna need some more gold. The gold gives you the power to be able to transform. Don't ask me on the logics of physics on that. It's video game logic. Okay. All right. So now I cannot transform. I need some more gold. The game will provide. Nintendo will provide. Go bash the ground and dig for gold. Let's do it. Yes. And get some apples. Lost a little bit of health running into thorns. Not so much getting hit by bad guys. This is not even a Breath of the Wild type of experience where you could get into fights with goblins and they could actually end up kicking your butt. This is more about the world kicking your butt. Okay, I can transform. Let's do it. Do it by drumming on your chest. And where's my bad guy? There it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's go. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm losing it. Oh. What's it pointed at? Okay. Oh, I'm losing some. I need some more gold. Okay, let's go get it. That's the challenge right now. Tracking down your opponent here. Has anybody beat the game that's watching this right now? I've heard late stage and end game on this title are insanely good. From what I've played so far, I'm still not at the, I've seen some 10 out of 10s out there. I'm not at a 10 out of 10 yet, but I am liking this game a hell of a lot. Nintendo is going to surprise us with to close out this year. Here we go. Okay, where's my bad guy? There he is. That took a little while. Yes! Robert Turner wrote a review for the game. Definitely not in a rush to finish this fine product, Jack Hopkins says. Oh, and asking a good question, Jack Hopkins. Are you finding that you're using the Bananza modes in or out of boss battle, more in or out of boss battles? I am, you know, I've got that judiciousness of the years of RPG training where I don't use it like I'm saving it. You know, like you get these awesome weapons and tools and you don't want to use them too much because you want them ready when you really need them. But I do love using them when I'm out of the boss battle because you are such a tough badass. It's fantastic. That feeling of power is really great. And even just like going into Bananza, well, I'll show you. I'm going to Bananza mode, and thank you for telling me and reminding me what the name of the mode is, by the way, I forgot. But like just carving into the world is just much faster. So if you're in need of apples or health, or you know, you're looking for some of the fossils or whatever, going into Bananza mode makes all of it a lot easier. So you're finding, you also get this little radar that pops up as well. Pauline helps you uncover where stuff is, and there's maps and there's like little gold collections and things like that everywhere. So it really it taps into the OCD of just destroying everything, and I think, you know, kids of all ages are going to dig that. If that's part of the fun that you have when you play video games, is to just see what you can tear apart in them. This game delivers that in spades. It's insane. You guys are a pain in the ass. to hold down after There we go. Let's get this guy. Hold down. Good night. All right. There we go. And you can use the... oh, look, there's a floating. Lots of gold. Thank you. All right. Now, let's go punch this, and we'll open up the stage to the next area. The next sub-level. Love all these cutscenes. This is joy. That's what this game is. It's just sheer joy. It's you know, when you have things like this and the Superman movie, I mean, it's just such comfort food. And hopefully Fantastic Four, I'm going to be seeing that this week. I'll have a review for you guys. It's just such an escape from the stuff that's happening in reality, you know? I'm reading a couple of comments here. Oh, I should ask a poll question. Very important question. Okay. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom is to autism, then Donkey Kong Bananza is to ADHD, Tourette syndrome, and OCD. Wow. that is an amazing analysis there, JBJ. I love it. Bob Nine says, hello, Mr. Lucas. How's it going? Good to see you guys. I plan to see Fantastic Four on Friday night. I am so psyched for that. Who's psyched for Fantastic Four? I know comic book movies and comic book media has just saturated the marketplace, and there's been some duds. But I was thinking about that today. Like, I come from a time, you know, Superman in 1978, as I said in my recent Superman review, was so informative for me. You know, I basically had Star Wars, and Superman, and Close Encounters, and Alien, and Blade Runner, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. All of these hugely influential pop culture moments happening, bang, 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 as I was a kid, as I was kind of defining where I was going to go, and what I was going to do. And I had already been reading the comic books. I was a huge fan of the Batman TV series when I was growing up. They played that in syndication everywhere. Fell in love with Batman, so I'd started to read the comic books. But then the Superman movie came out, and it was just so superb. It was just a beautiful piece of art. Regardless of your thoughts on the character and the medium and comics or whatever, it was just an incredible film. But we had to wait a long time for more like that. You know, I think Tim Burton's Batman is probably the next one, and so that was like 10 years. Superman 2 was excellent as well. I still not as good, even the Donner cut, not as good as Superman 1. And then it took a long time before the creators of films were able to consistently deliver this high quality bar. The Spider-Man movies from Raimi were excellent, and Bryan Singer did some great work with the X-Men stuff. I love Blade. And then Kevin Feige has this master plan to connect the dots with all this content, and nothing like that had ever happened. And so, I don't know, from the perspective that I have as a kid that came up with all of this stuff, loves the lore and the comic medium and these characters in a bunch of different ways, I feel so lucky to, you know, be able to witness all of this. It doesn't feel overwhelming to me because I used to read, I still have my collection. I'd read tons of comics in a month. I'd spend hundreds of dollars on comic books. And then it became hundreds of dollars a month on music, and then hundreds of dollars a month on video games. And it all sort of, fed me and made me curious about all of this stuff. And to have been there all the way along and to see this stuff happening and to see people craft with such care has been amazing, It sucks when it doesn't work. Like that Madame Web was terrible, and Secret Invasion was such a disappointment. There's just, I tried to watch Craven on the plane, as a matter of fact, and it was dog shit. It was just so bad. I was like, nope, I'm out. But we have had a lot of bangers, and Superman is one of them, and I'm really hoping Fantastic Four is. Can't wait. So hooray for having good movies to watch this month. Yes, K16. I'm living through the evolution. It's a really weird thing, right? Like, we didn't think Star Wars was coming back, guys. We thought Lucas was done, and then the prequels came out. And they were not exactly what we wanted as lifer Star Wars fans. But there was some beautiful work in that, and then the animated stuff. It's wild to come from an era and from decades that were so influential that they've been referenced over and over and over again, whether that's music or movies or comics or games or television. These properties just keep coming back and keep being redefined and grown and adapted and reinvented. And to have been there when they originated, and then to be a commenter on this media, it's really surreal. It's amazing, it's crazy. But I'm psyched. I still am a super fan for all of this stuff. I still love reading comics. Still love going to these comic book movies. I love, obviously new video game releases, and I just feel incredibly grateful and lucky that this has been my journey, that I get to do this and get to talk about this stuff and stream with you guys. But it comes down to taste, yeah. And that's the other beautiful thing now too, is that there is so much choice that you don't have to like everything. You don't have to be a fan of everything. You can sort of parse it, Shocking to me that people haven't taken the dive into Andor, which is almost like square one for Star Wars in a way, it's the prequel to Episode 4, which set everything in motion. And so you could really start there, and you could scrub everything, all your preconceptions of what Star Wars is, and just start with Andor and follow that tight, 20 episode story, and just gets, reignite a love for, or ignite a love for that galaxy. And but a lot of people are Star Wars'd out. They feel burned, or for whatever reason they've fallen out of love, and they have chosen not to check out Andor, or they are averse to it. But man, that's an incredible show. All right, so dig it, Neckerchief. So that's what I have on right now, but I can change. I just want to show you guys some of the different options that we have here. You got your all-natural fur, so I can change the color of the fur if I want. I've got traction breeches. I've got my mint freezer jacket on, which I don't really need in the forest, but I got it. And there's more that you can pick up, obviously. Just wanted to say thanks to EP for being a part of my childhood. I was watching when I was in my early teens, and now I'm 35. What happened to Tommy? DB, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Tommy was with EP and Reviews on the Run and Judgment Day for a long time, a good 10 years. And then he started Video Games Live, and that happened as we were in production on the show and working with him together, and then that started to really accelerate. And then he, several years ago, became part of the team behind Intellivision, and he worked very hard to launch a console called the Amico, and it didn't happen. And There's a huge story there, and it's Tommy's to tell. But the Amico never came out the way that he envisioned it, and it was an incredibly difficult thing for him and for a lot of his supporters. And it's a very complicated and convoluted tale. And Tommy's still grappling with a lot of that, but he's also doing very well. He's still running video games live, and that's constantly on tour, so he's traveling the world. And he's also become a professional backgammon player, which is just a crazy thing to say, but he plays backgammon in tournaments professionally, and he wins, which is so crazy. And so I touch base with him every once in a while. I have really kind of left it up to him to kind of determine when and if and where we may reconnect for a conversation at some point. But we see Tommy's evolution as a host every weekend with EP Classic. And you also see the evolution of my relationship with Tommy in every episode of EP Classic, which we premiere every Saturday. We've gone back to the very beginning of the show in 1997. And every Saturday morning, thanks to our partners at P&P Games and University of Toronto, Mississauga, we have digitized and are sharing these classic episodes in 4K, premiering Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific every Saturday. And so there's a chat that's following along every weekend, and it's a total trip to watch these classic episodes and to see my friend and I kind of grapple with these massive games that are coming out and trying to comment on them and review them and interview people that are building them, and not knowing that we were kind of a part of this history of this medium. At the time we were just trying to keep up with it all, and we were kind of the only show that was doing that, going and visiting these developers every week and trying to take viewers inside the gaming space like that. So it's a great revisit. It's surreal for me. But one thing I definitely, speaking about Tommy, one thing that I definitely recognize in every episode is like, Jesus, he's an awesome host. He was just really charismatic and funny and goofy, terrible taste in some of his games. We just reviewed Phantasy Star Online in the latest episode. You can watch that. And we bicker and argue like a married couple in the show. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to revisit it. It was a lot of fun to make it back in the day. And it really makes me recognize how much of that stuff from 25 years ago is still being thought of today and iterated on today, which is crazy. Last Disciple says, I will never stop singing the praises for Andor. And you can watch the evolution of my shirt in each episode as well, John Yomtov says. And Mr. K812 says, Tommy was the bad cop to Vic's good cop. Well, people like to make the comments about Tommy's tastes on games and my tastes on games, which everybody has the right to, of course. We're reviewing things, so you guys can review us reviewing things. But one thing that I definitely recognize with Tommy is that he didn't like everything that I liked, and he liked some weird thing. He was a big horse racing fan and fishing fan. I never got into those types of experiences, but he loved those things, and we were reviewing them, and you can watch that content. It was just like, what are we doing here? I'm falling asleep. But I really appreciated that he brought a different take to the show, and a lot of people were in line with his tastes and in line with what he had to say, and I think it was better for the show to have viewpoints like that didn't sort of always jive. Sometimes we totally agreed, and sometimes we loved the same thing, and it surprised the both of us when we would have the same scores. But it was great to have that combustible sort of element. Like, we just never knew. We never talked about it. And still, like, when I work with Scott or Ben or Jose or whatever, or Johnny Millennium, we don't talk about what we're about to roll on. And it's unscripted. We don't write up all of the stuff. We might make some notes or something like that off to the side, and then we just roll. And we just have a convo. And we don't know where it's going to go. And that was part of the secret sauce of reviews right from the beginning. You agreed that Fast and Furious Crossroads was bad. And that is the best part of difference. Best part of gaming is difference and difference of opinion. Hell yes, man. Like, we are so close to this AI reality where it's just going to be so hyper homogenized and all analytic driven, you know, based on data points. And the humanity and the risk-taking and the wild choices. Like, this is a wild freaking game. This is not a game that is crafted by committee. This is a game with a voice. This game right here, Donkey Kong Bananza. It is a weird experience. And so it's got some really strange ideas and strange choices. And I think if you run it through an algorithm, this game, it's not going to look like this. It's not going to have all of these elements mashed together. It feels messy, this game, but that's why it's great. Superman's like that too. It feels like a messy movie, but it's so crafted in a vision, and that's why it's great, And I think criticism should be a reflection of that as well. It should be personal. It should come from truth and from a person. It shouldn't be this omnipresent, completely objective, consumer first kind of viewpoint. It should come from a human. It should come from a personality, from taste. And then the importance of that criticism, also doing the part to sort of inform the recipient of who that critic is and where that taste comes from, is also immensely important. And I think that's what we were able to do with EP. Is you guys got to live with us a little bit in our interviews and our intros and our conversations, and then we would review. And you guys didn't matter who the reviewers were, you would be able to correlate with them and see if they aligned with you. And Siskel and Ebert laid down the groundwork for that. I don't know if you guys know Siskel and Ebert. They were just these incredible movie reviewers that became infinitely more interesting because they went on television and we got to know them. And so all of their work became more powerful, because we had a relationship with them. And that's what we aspired to do with our stuff on EP, is to let you guys know who we were, and then you guys can make decisions based on what we had to say, based on how you felt about us and knew about us. What the hell am I talking about, KL? I'm talking about Electric Playground and Reviews on the Run. I'm not just playing which is our television properties and the different people that have been on our programming for a long time. I'm also... Oh, Siskel and Ebert were a-holes. Oh, okay. You're distilling it down to not very much there, KL, but that's fine. All right, so... what am I going to upgrade here? Spin Slam, no. There's still some basic ones that I want to do, but I need some more skill points here. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna do these. Better Flutter. Yes. That's gonna come in. Robert Turner. The EP journey is fascinating. Well, you know what makes it a little bit more fascinating, Robert, and I appreciate that, and thank you, is that we had a long journey with the show, and it's still continuing, but we were able to keep it going for a long time and evolve it and iterate on it and share it with new people, and learn some things along the way that we could pass on. And none of us knew that at the beginning, and so it became pretty wild, And man, it's so weird to look at yourself from 25, 26 years ago and see you trying, and trying to and figuring it out. It's just strange. Oh, Robert, you rock, man. PK99 says, imagine how much better this would have been with Diddy Kong on your back instead of Pauline. Pauline is great, PK. I don't know what you mean. She's awesome, and she adds this, this musical sort of element to all of this, which is awesome. We've had Diddy Kong in the DK world before. I think it's wicked that we have Pauline this time. And Diddy does show up, as John Yumtoff points out. All right, so where are we going? Oh, we got lasers. This is like Returnal all of a sudden. Okay. Anything goes in this game, man. It's so crazy. Okay, so we're trying to get rid of all of this purple armor, this infestation. So we sing a song, and the ribbons go away. Listen, I didn't write the mechanics for the game. That's the way they designed it. CC, how is the game? It's amazing. CC, it is so fun. It's very odd as well. Like it's a very strange game. That's part of its charm. It's just how invested in its oddness it is. Okay, let's throw that out there. Uh-oh. Damn. Pauline is the little girl on my back there.
Careful, okay?
Not literally. Donkey Kong's back. Right there. She's got the little coat on. And you buddy up with her, and you kind of rescue her, but then she's kind of incredibly important for Kong as well. And they have these interesting convos whenever they fall asleep, and Pauline is always kind of analyzing Donkey Kong and cheering him on, which is kind of cool. All right, so crush that banana. You can jump from. You can fast travel in this game. You can jump from point to point. And I'm missing lots of stuff because I've been talking and chatting and stuff. But there's things like this where you kind of circle back. You guys know you always look behind where the designers are pointing you. So he's going to slash the price to 1,000. Great. So this is going to open up a challenge level, and I can pick up 3 bananas here if I play my cards right.
Let's do this.
Dinty Fan, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, you can teleport. That's right, Sean McGonigal. You can go into these. It's not fast travel, right? You get swallowed by these eels, so you can teleport from location to location. And suddenly, Donkey Kong is in a level from Breath of the Wild. A little bit of everything in here. It's like Nintendo's jambalaya. This game. All right, we got jungle lasers. Uh-oh. Yikes. Jesus. Banana! Ninty Fan, 46 months of support for EP on Twitch. You are the best, my friend. Thank you so much. Been playing some Diablo 3 and Duke Nukem 64. That's what I love about games, man. You don't need to be just playing the hot new. Classic games are fun forever. It's a big challenge for the industry because, publishers are definitely aware that people don't have the time to keep up with everything coming out every week because these games are big and they're expensive. But that's the truth of it. You can play classic stuff and have just as much fun, and replay classic stuff and have just as much fun as something brand new. It all becomes what your time and budget will allow for, Shite! Yeah, it's more environmental than enemy focused in this game. I'll give you a little audio cue. Oh! Is that true, John? Yeah, I'm testing out some PC ports of classic Nintendo game.
You okay?
Oh, man. Well, I appreciate that support, and to be in Angry Video Games Nerds company is high praise indeed, my friend. Thank you so much. You rock, Ninty fan. Krillin, this game is wonderful.
You need a break.
It throws a lot at you, and it's wacky. Like, it's just a strange experience, but it's really, really good. Oh, they got me. Damn it. I waited too long. Oh, Nicholas Meisel said recently saw an old reviews on the run on Electric Playground, and it led to checking out No One Lives Forever on PlayStation 2. Incredible game, right? Yeah, that's always the sad thing, too. A lot of these great franchises manage to live on from console generation to console generation, you know, whether through remasters or remakes or sequels or whatever, but sometimes the games just disappear, and the only way to play some classic stuff is to find the original code and jump in. And those old games can be gold, man. It can be so much fun. A Wario Land game from this dev group, John Yomtov, I heartily agree with that, 100%. All those Ratchet & Clank games. Insane, John Luke. So many good ones. I honestly have been thinking a lot about Astrobot and Ratchet & Clank as I've been playing this, because there's something to be said for what Insomniac did and the Astrobot team did for getting close to what I think is kind of like, you know, the Navy SEALs of development, Nintendo's internal teams, especially when you're talking about 3D, you know, platformers. Damn it. Okay. And new Astrobot levels just got posted. Astrobot was pretty damn phenomenal. They're doing a good job of keeping it something they can keep going back to. All right, I gotta be careful, guys. I don't think I can do anything to destroy these missiles. I just have to avoid them. Jesus. Okay. I like her enthusiasm. Ah! First one's not too tough. This gets harder here for sure. Okay, so I need to transform. I gotta blast through this wall here. And I gotta not get shot. Yikes. Oh, I should have jumped to the next platform. I don't have enough gold to transform again. We might have problems. Oh, come on! Nolan FSC is here. Welcome. You caught me in a level that's giving me some real challenge here. Sometimes you can just sail along in this game, but there are the occasional levels that trip you up. It's not especially difficult. I would think that the I would say that the Tears and Breath of the Wild challenges, I keep screwing up there, are tougher than this. I need that gold though to transform here. Oh, you're seeing some audio sync issues. Is everybody seeing audio sync issues? It's the first time I'm reading that. I have been able to read all the comments though. Camera is slightly behind. Oh, that sucks. I just updated the PC, so that might have something to do with it. Let me try to get past this level, and I will unplug and plug the camera back in and see if that fixes it. Oh, damn it! I did not, oh my god. Oh, man. Oh. Whoa, this is getting tough. Robert Turner says audio sync is working just fine. Audio's fine on your end. My stream is lagging bad. I'm getting two different comments. It feels like YouTube might be good and Twitch not good. Oh, shit. I'm using up all my red balloons. Greg TFO says streaming perfectly. Guys, I'm getting mixed messages. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is.
You okay?
Okay. Good lord. Oh, I can use those. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Yikes. Okay, so there was a third banana on this level, and sometimes they're just over the edge there. So I got another skill point, but I can't really use it on anything yet.
You need a break.
Sometimes you just sort of fall over the edge. There has been a little bit of 2D work in the game, like 2D levels, but not tons, and certainly not with the same level of, I don't know, charm and imagination that I saw in Super Mario Odyssey, which I thought they did an amazing job in that game.
And we're back.
Alretha says, on Twitch, cam is lagging from audio, but game audio was fine. Oh, right on. Sotness with a great comment on YouTube says, hey, love the channel, never knew of Electric Playground, wish I had. Well, you're not too late. Just catch up. There's tons of videos for you to check out, all our classic stuff, and I've been at this YouTube and Twitch game now for a bunch of years as well, so there's just tons and tons of fun streams and interviews and lots of reviews and all kinds of on-location stuff.
You okay?
Appreciate you being here. That's very kind of you to say that. It's out of sync for you, but the game is good. Okay, so I'm seeing that on both, on YouTube and Twitch. So I'm I'm going to unplug my camera. I'm going to disappear for a second, and I'll come back, and we'll see if that fixes that. One thing I didn't do is I didn't update OBS because my last stream off OBS was fine. So I thought this would be fine. But let me just do that and see if it fixes everything, okay? So I'm not going anywhere. All right, is that a bit better?
You need a break.
Does that sound better and look better? Let me know. Synced. Amazing. Back in sync. Okay, crazy. Sometimes you just have to restart crap. So I did update the computer. I did check out. I recorded a bit of the OBS output just to make sure it sounded and looked okay. But I hadn't unplugged the camera and plugged it back in until just now, so maybe that was the secret. Thanks, you guys. Okay, so I just rested. I got myself an extra heart point here. Now I've got to cross this bridge, and I think I might be getting into a boss fight. Yeah. Here we go. All right, you guys. Boss fight. Here we go. No, it did not start on G4, Kyle Osterman. We ran for 7 seasons before we were on G4. We launched in 1997, and G4 launched in 2002. And in fact, Charles Hirschhorn, we were the first third-party or outside production company that G4 worked with, and the longest-running partner that they had, too. We produced hundreds of episodes of television for them. But Charles Hirschhorn, who was the founder of G4, came to visit us in Vancouver at our production company, and had a great chat with him. We were introduced to him through Ed Fries, one of the fathers of the Xbox. Great guy. Worked at Microsoft for a long time. President flew to the upper layers. Surely he's the one you want. Go past her. Perhaps you think I have some intel. What's this thing? Digging deep into the underground world. But Pauline, darling, you should know that. We took you for a joyride in it after we kidnapped you. Of course, right now it couldn't dig its way through a toddler sandbox. It's out of fuel, you see. I'm sure the president is acquiring bananas from the layers above as we speak. They power it perfectly. What else could you possibly... Let's fight! I do not work overtime unless I'm paid to do so. Oh, that's great. Okay. So we're going to go back this way. So Charles Hirschhorn came to visit us at our production company in Vancouver. This would have been 2001. And during that time, we had been working with Discovery and their science channel. So we did 2 seasons of Electric Playground for Discovery, and we had Canadian stations and stuff too. But 9/11 changed a lot of our trajectory, which is a long story in and of itself. And so that meeting with Charles was very fortuitous because they needed programming, and we were about to need a new partner because things were rapidly changing with Discovery because of 9/11, and which is unreal. But it was a match made in heaven working with G4. Like, we were a perfect fit. And when I met with Charles, he actually apologized to me. He said, we're kind of taking the EP idea and we're turning it into a TV network. And I said, that's cool. I don't have the money to make a TV network, man. Let's do something together. This sounds great. And we did. And it was a great fit, great people to work with. We had a lot of fun. We launched with Judgment Day on G4, and then eventually brought EP to G4. Had a long run with those guys. Tyrone Dunstan says, thanks for the great content, Vic. Thanks for the great support, my friend. Thanks for being here. It's awesome to have you here. Let me know, I want to know who's watching for the first time. And if you're a lurker, jump into the chat and say hello, because we have the best audience that exists on the internet. I mean, these people are incredibly kind. There's no drama here. There's no bullshit. There's no negativity. It's just all about support. It's all about being lifers and loving this medium and loving games and celebrating them. And you're going to dig this community. So jump in and say hello to everybody. But I want to know, if you're watching for the first time, say hello. Coffee and TV says hello. Always Fresh says, been watching since I was a child. That's amazing. Oh, PK, you're nice. You're very kind. I'm not even going to repeat that. That's too kind. Oh yeah, and we are on Discord. Dartaz, can you share the Discord link? All of Vic's links are pinned in the Twitch. Oh, John's got it. Okay, let me copy that. I think I can copy that and stick it into oh, that doesn't work. Into YouTube. Boom. There you go. Join up on our Discord. Yes, great people in there all the time. Okay, 16 came here to fart. I hope it doesn't stink, my friend. Slide away. We have people named Bum Tingle in here. It's a great community. That is right. Bum Tingle's one of the best. And it's not just Bum Tingle. It's Bum Tingle 69. Okay, so we have to go back up to here. Why are we going here? What's happening? There's a big exclamation mark back on Hilltop Layer. Why are we going there? I don't know. Let's go. The elevator is going to take us up to Hilltop Layer. Let's hear it, John Yomtov. You got a buried treasure for us? Let's hear it. Drop it. Drop it in the chat. Oh, Ninty Fan dropped in a huge comment that I was in the middle of trying to figure out that challenge. Remember you saying on how Duke Nukem as a series hasn't aged too well. Since I'm playing the N64 version, which at the time was criticized for censorship despite still having an M rating, there's something kind of funny about the more adult stuff on Tantalizing level being replaced with a gun store and a burger joint. Yeah, I mean that was the complicated sort of navigation that companies had to do back then. I think Grand Theft Auto 3 blew everything wide open and let people get as adult as they wanted to in the gaming industry. Oh, here we go. That's where we had to go back to. But yeah, I think it's funny because Conquer really tested the limits too, didn't it? But yes, I do believe that Duke Nukem hasn't aged all that well. It seems it was cheesy then. It feels a little bit more cheesy now. All Wrath is playing Zelda with their kid. It's amazing to be able to share these experiences with the children. That becomes part of the memory and part of the joy of the games too, I'll tell you. I'm actually kind of, I know it's not perfect, because Ruby's going to be reviewing stuff with me on a pretty regular, I'm going to get her comments on stuff on a pretty regular basis. she's playing and consuming and going to movies and stuff with me all the time. But I got her a Switch 2, and one of the things that you can do is share the games that you have digitally with a friend or somebody in your family. But you can only share one at a time. But it's kind of cool that you can take your virtual game card and sort of send it over the ether to your kid, you know, or your loved one, or your buddy, or whatever. I wish you could do more than one. I wish, you know, like, you could just sort of log into a family account. But I don't know. There's something that feels pretty neat. Like you're taking the cartridge out of this sort of digital cartridge out of your system and sending it to another system. Kind of clever. And so she's back on the Animal Crossing train on her Switch 2. That's the name that I'm sharing with her. She is obsessed with creating things in there. It's pretty good. She loves expression and customization. Always has. That was her favorite stuff in Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. She loves character creation. She's a huge Harry Potter fan like most kids, and she played Hogwarts Legacy a bunch of times, and one of her favorite things is creating that character from the drop, you know, and choosing the house and all that stuff. She loves all that stuff. Ruby's now your co-host. Let's go. Well, not quite yet, but she's certainly growing into a fine reviewer, has great insights and great comments. I'm very proud of her. And it's a trip, man. You guys know any parents in the chat here? You know what it's like to, you know, see your kids dig some of the stuff that you're into and have their own take on it, and you feel that pride because they recognize you a bit, you know? They recognize your obsessions, but they're finding their own path through it and their own way to communicate about it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty special. These things, you know, like what we're all doing here, what everybody does when they're watching streamers, they're meant to be shared. They're meant to be enjoyed with people. They're not just meant to be played in isolation. You know, and even if you do play in isolation, what you want to do is then go and talk to a friend or, you know, a sibling or something about how cool something is. You don't want to just keep it all to yourself. And that's the genesis of Electric Playground. That was the idea. Let's get more people talking about these things because they're amazing. Slide away. My son and I played through Split Fiction. It was a blast. Yeah, I played through Split Fiction with Ruby, and it is incredible, man. We played all the way through It Takes Two together and loved that as well. Okay, let's see if there's any new styles here. So I can change the color of my fur. Only got a couple of these, so I'm not going to do it. I'm fine with the color of my fur right now. John Yomtop, no, she has not played the co-op version of this. Mostly because I played a lot of it in handheld mode and not even in tabletop. And she was on her own thing, her own device and stuff. So I was kind of in isolation mode, trying to understand what the hell I was doing and what I was looking at as I was training through Italy and into Switzerland. So also, and then looking out the window and going, oh, holy crap, look at how there's a frickin' castle up there. Lots of that stuff. Oh, that's amazing. Hip-hop dances. I have lots of great memories playing Black Eyed Peas Dance Off with your twin daughters on the Wii. It's amazing, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people that have been watching EP. And even people that are starting to watch EP. A lot of people that are lifers for this, you know, who will literally, like myself, play forever. And because of that, I think those memories that we have of playing with somebody that we care about are so important, you know, whether it's playing GoldenEye. What do I do here? this is not... I thought you just sing and the ribbons go away. What's happening here? Oh no, it's got some other thing that I have to knock off first. Oh, maybe I can just punch it? No, I can't. I don't know what's going on. So underneath I can sing the ribbons away, but I have to destroy something that will get rid of that purple armor. I think a lot of us are huge N64 fans. I think that's probably a pretty fair bet. People with major GoldenEye memories or original Halo or Halo 2 memories from the original Xbox. Crowding around a TV in split screen mode. Hard to beat that. N64 rules, coincidence control. It really does. It was very special. It was definitely a multiplayer focused console. Like couch multiplayer. Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, yeah. Mario Kart World's been a great family game, absolutely. It's so fun. Ruby is killing her mom and I. She's so good at the damn game. Shredder's Revenge is the ultimate family couch co-op game. Yes, it is. We were playing that on a train. Ruby and I were playing that on a train on the Switch 2 in handheld mode. I don't even know where the hell we were. We trained from London to Paris, which is fantastic. It's the way to do it. Flying is fun, but the whole airport experience, that just sucks. It's terrible. All of these freaking airports are all about... They've turned into shopping malls, and they're all about having you just be, you know, lost in the maze of these stores. They just want to sell you stuff at huge markups. And it just, I don't know. I hate spending time in an airport. It sucks. But training, efficient, man. Sit down, you go. Chico Might says, ditching first period in high school to play Halo 2, connected to multiple TVs and going home with the swords. Oh, going ham with the swords is peak 2000s nostalgia for me. Yeah, I mean, those are epic times. Slideaway's gone back to Switch Sports, which is great. Fantastic. Airports are like Fortnite, basically. It's so true. Gauntlet Legends is one of your favorite N64 experiences in Ninty 1991. That was a cool game. Yeah, it's a bit of a different look aesthetically. Shamek for Donkey Kong, but it's incredibly charming, and I think if you give it a shot, you're going to really enjoy the experience. Cutscenes are fantastic in this game. Everything is made with so much love. It's the only thing that I will say about it is that it's madness. Like, it's just, there's a lot of this, you know. And so you'd be playing this alone on your TV, and you're just like destroying everything, and you're just shaking your head, going, "What the hell am I doing? What is happening? What is going on?" Which is cool. Picking up fossils. Just destruction. I had Bananza into Uber Kong for a second. Got a map. So the maps allow you to kind of pinpoint where stuff is, right? So there's stuff being revealed over there. So there's all these little hidden things that I haven't even gone into. And I'm sure there's lots and lots. Like, you can just destroy every voxel in this freaking world. You just go... Somebody said go ham. You can go ham on the world. People in your house would get mad at the repetitive noise. Yeah, this might be a good one for a good pair of headphones, I think, with this one. Chico might say that's exactly what I was worried about, just non-stop smashing until you go. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot of time challenges. There are some fights. There are environmental puzzles that you have to kind of figure out. It takes a little bit. What I've seen from some comments about this game is that it takes a little bit from all of the lessons of previous Nintendo platformers and adventure games. And it's really joyful, and it's really fun, and it's really fast. All good things. Okay, so we're going up there. Oh, I see. So we're taking the elevator to different stages because the void is jumping in between worlds here. Oh, AV Andale asking, do you know if any of the Midway sports guys are still around, or is my pipe dream of the arcade sports revival dead? There are always things in the works with arcade sports games. I think the most recent example of that is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4, which is terrific. And I'm so happy that Activision and Xbox are still investing in that direction. The Midway guys are still out there. I mean, Ed Boon is still cranking on Mortal Kombat and Injustice games. And a lot of the team members at NetherRealm are ex-Midway. John Tobias is still in the video game industry. I forget what he's working at. I think it might be Zynga or something like that. Mark Turmel is still in video games. I think it's like a Zynga or something. Josh Sway, who was at Midway for a long time, has worked on Tony Hawk as well and boxing games. He did an awesome documentary on Midway, which you can watch on YouTube with ads, which is fantastic. It's called Insert Coin. And he's still in the gaming industry. And people are trying... And Tim Kitzrow, who was the voice of Midway Sports, just did a basketball game. I forget what the name of it is. It's an NBA Jam type game. I haven't played it yet, but it's in that vein. But I fully agree with you. Arcade sports is the biggest, no pun intended, drop ball in the gaming industry, especially when you have platforms like the Switch, where it's literally a multiplayer console. You just hand somebody a Joy-Con and you could jump into. The fact that we don't have a Switch or a Jam or what was EA's NBA Street, you know, or FIFA Street or NFL Blitz or something like that, is utter insanity. Like the Switch 2, I think, is going to be as successful, if not more successful, than the Switch 1. And it is a console out of the box designed to share games. You know, like, join me and play with me. You know, that's what Nintendo's been doing. That's their message. And so arcade sports will thrive on a machine like this. I don't know what the hell companies are doing. Or the leagues, quite frankly. Like, if I'm NBA right now, I mean, I think they are working on something that Tim Kitzrow's part of it. But I don't know if there's a home console plan or it's an arcade plan or whatever. But I feel like there's these amazing brands, these billion-dollar brands that are just being totally forgotten and squandered.
Let's get going.
I miss all the EA Sports big games. Fix it, Richie says. Me too. Me too. Keep saying it, but while we're on the subject of Midway, they need to bring back Gauntlet. Yeah, Midway was magic, man. They had so much firing, like so many great properties, and in a bunch of different directions. Just a wonderful game. Good to see you guys. I see you, Wiseway. That Mortal Kombat movie looks like a blast. Ark Scott, hope you had a good trip. Welcome back. I had a great trip. It was amazing. A little bit of everything. I'll talk about it. I got sent some Switch 2 accessories, and so we had a really good opportunity to test out some of these accessories for on the road, which is what these things are about. And so I'll be talking about that and sharing some of the places that we've been to, maybe some photos and stuff. And Got some reviews coming your way here, too. Raw Thrills, NBA Superstars. There you go, Sam. I am 111. You are like an encyclopedia, man. Always know what's going on. All of these titles, you got them right there. NBA Superstars. Raw Thrills is Eugene Jarvis's company. Eugene Jarvis is a legend from Midway. He's one of my favorite game developers. He's just an awesome dude. Created Robotron and Defender, and he's still making arcade games. He chose his path to stay in the arcade industry. So anytime you go into any barcade anywhere in the world, invariably there will be Raw Thrills machines in there. Now, they're expensive, they're big, they're often licensed games based on like movies or other video games that they have the rights to make arcade experiences for. And it's Eugene Jarvis with that kind of tap on what's going to work, you know, because he's had so many huge successes in the arcade space for a long time. I've never visited Raw Thrills. I've talked to Eugene a bunch of times on our podcast on Dick's Basement. Visited him at Midway, but I definitely want to go visit Raw Thrills at some point in Chicago. Very cool company. But if Eugene and Tim Kitzrow are working on an NBA Jam-like experience, I gotta check it out. Anybody play NBA Superstars? I heard it's cool. Okay, this is like the first boss fight that has given me a little grief. You know what? Let's Smash this thing. Let's go get him. I need some. You know what? I need some. So, best way to get help? Yeah. I hit the purple. Purple will kill you.
Time to focus.
So is the Raw Thrills NBA Superstars, is that arcade only? Ooh, B-Dog with a good question. Is NBA Superstars arcade in the lower mainland? I have no idea. My favorite arcade is Capital City Arcade, and they're much more of a retro place. So they probably wouldn't have something brand new like that. But Cineplex has that chain, I forget what they're called. And they have a lot of Raw Thrills machines in their arcades. Their barcades. Got you. Need this. Need this. Climb up here. Oh, damn it. I'm fine. This is water. Yes! I threw a grenade at him. Let's, Oh, he's throwing everything at me. Oh, I have egg bombs. How do I drop those? Oh, yes! There's a lot going on, man. Where are you? How you do it. Apple. Look at that. More of those, Oh, I see. It's leaving me some gold so I can convert. Okay. Still need some. Oh. a crazy game. Just amazing. It borrows a lot, but it's also incredibly original. You're gonna see everybody on my friends list is playing this right now. Oh, he's going to a new world. Okay, I see what you're doing. I'm not at the end of the game, am I?
Boy got away again. We gotta go get him.
Void Kong. All right. Okay, Warp Gong. Here we go, guys. So you can drop these eggs that are bombs. That is amazing. The amount of destruction in this game. I mean, if you have a kid that just is into just making a total mess in your house, and they just have energy to burn, this is the game for them. Let them just go to town on the world with this game. Yeah, that's definitely a good comment there, Trigger. Said this must just cook the battery in handheld mode. That is definitely a comment that I have about traveling with the Switch 2. And I was playing Cyberpunk quite a bit. I was playing Mario Kart World quite a bit. Playing this when I got it quite a bit. Playing a lot of Tony Hawk. And these are like brand new Switch 2 fairly robust 3D games, and the battery just was not, it was okay. It was like 2 hours maybe I would get, but I was having to recharge that thing quite often. And it was different volt or different wattages or whatever it's called in the, because I was in Europe, so I had to have the European plugs and the UK plugs. And we didn't have tons of them, and we had a lot of electronic devices. Like I brought my laptop so I could edit the Superman review, which I was kind of planning for, which was shot in Zurich, which was pretty rad. Saw it in Zurich. So I didn't have like limitless plugs to charge the Switch 2 with. And I had to contend with that. Can I sleep now? Because I want to heal myself. Yes, I can. Wild. You can just in the middle of a boss fight have a nap. Okay. I did have a portable power bank, but it was charging other things too, and it was kind of like it was sharesies. My daughter had her gadgets, her iPad and her Switch 2, and my wife had a laptop and headphones, and so it was a little. Let's just say that our family's pretty equipped with, fun electronic things, and so there was a lot to charge. And so the Switch 2 was running out, and I did wish we were to have maybe one more hour with the fast travel. I was playing things. Doubtless, that will be one of the revisions in the inevitable OLED version that we'll probably get next year. Take that. Let's go get this guy. I feel like I'm at the end of the game here. I mean, this guy's throwing everything at me. I don't know. Switch 1 backwards compatibility, fix it, Richie, is fantastic. It's one of the best reasons to have the Switch 2 currently. Admittedly, I've been playing a lot more Switch 2 stuff because it's the new content to dig into. But games like Zelda, like most of the Zelda games, massive improvements, especially the Link. What is it? Not Link to the Past. Echoes of Wisdom and the other one. That looks like Echoes of Wisdom. Link's Awakening, yes. Thank you, Ruler. And Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the upgrades on those are incredible. But honestly, I've been really impressed playing Cyberpunk again on the Switch 2. It's such a great game. And CD Projekt Red just kept making it better. And Switch 2 players are the beneficiaries of such a cool RPG. It's really wonderful. And so replayable and so freaking fun, you know? And smart. Not the best way to play that game, but it's really good on the Switch. Bananza Kong! Go! Let's switch to Google mode. Yes. Oh, I ran into the lava. That's what This is great. Top of a volcano right now. I'll tell you something. When they make Claire Expedition, I can't remember all the titles on that game right now. When they Expedition 33, when they make that for Switch 2, it's going to be a huge success. It's going to be an amazing fit for this game. Destroy that, so all of the infected owners and other people. So I can climb this. A little slowdown in here. It is chaos. Destroy that. There we go. One more. Lava. I'm not going to jump on it. Get over there. Yes. Nice.
Get him, DK!
Where is he? Oh, Jesus. This is crazy. Got you! That was definitely the toughest boss I've encountered so far.
You did it, DK!
Oh, Nintendo Boy 17, that's awesome. You're watching on a television set. That's great.
Of course not for you, so stay away!
I haven't tried mouse mode. Honestly, I haven't played mouse mode too much. The one game that I've wanted to check out, and I don't have it yet, is Civ 7. I've wanted to play that on the Switch too. Specifically to check out mouse mode, so I haven't really played around with that. The only time I have is in the stream that I did on the Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour. Expedition 33 not confirmed on Switch 2, but here's my prediction.
Why won't you leave me
Grayson Swan, Switch 2 is going to get almost everything. It's going to get a lot of support and a lot of ports because it's money on the table. We seriously have like
my own
Metroid is coming, Pokemon is coming for Switch 2. we have like 1 or 2 more like AAA games in 2025 or Switch 2 that are going to make this an irrefutable machine. Like, you would be silly if you're a fan of games not to consider this console. This is one of those games. Mario Kart World is another one. And it's going to have a good 2025. And if Nintendo can keep that cadence up like they did for Switch 1, the value is going to be there. Switch 1 is still worth it because of how much support Nintendo gave it. But what's going to be different this time is that the system has the horsepower to get a lot of great third-party support, too. Oh, yeah. Triangle Strategy, AV Andalay, so good. What a masterpiece game. Absolutely adored that game. It was a bit of a tough slog to stream because it takes hours before it, like, sinks its teeth into you and doesn't let go. But that game is wonderful. Oh, my God. I'm a huge fan of almost every one of those HD 2D games. Live Alive is excellent. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remaster. Not a fan of the fact that 1 and 2 you can't buy for the Switch, and then you get the Switch 2 upgrades right away. Square's doing some fishy stuff with that. But those HD 2D games are amazing. Octopath Traveler games, so good. Ooh, Nicholas Mizell. I think we might see some cool point-and-click adventures on this machine. Some old LucasArts stuff. Pauline is with Donkey Kong, not kidnapped. It's a young 13-year-old Pauline. So this might be origin story stuff. Oh, banana! There we go. Got a skill point. We're up to 2. Let's see, what can we do here? Spin slam. I need 4 for that. I need 3 for that. What is this one? No, let's do it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So there's a banana right down there, so let's go get it. You know what? And I go way faster if I go Bananza. I go ape. You guys saw a pretty epic boss fight there. They haven't all been that good in the game. Most of them have been pretty straightforward, so I think the game is accelerating. This is gorgeous. I love the music. It's so good. So I don't think I can dive. But I think that's coming. I think that's my next transformation. I'm probably going to turn into some kind of dolphin or something. This looks so good. Beautiful game, man. Oh, there's a banana right there. Oh, banana! And these little things give you shortcuts, so you can jump up to levels like that. It shares some absolute design with Super Mario Odyssey, but I'm also, you know, the Galaxy levels kind of are like that as well. Okay, so let's oh, and you also get some go into the status here. You get I don't even remember where. Is it down? Oh, there's photo mode. Cool. I haven't even used that yet. It gives you the stats that you've had, and you can get some bonus things. I don't know where you get that. Is it over here? Oh, collection. There it is. Okay, so smashing stats. So hilltop layer, 50,000 square. No, what is that? What does M3 stand for? I forget all my maths. What is meters cubed? Yeah, 50,000 cubed meters of stone. So I get some gold bonuses here. So this is, you get all of these little goodies just by destroying crap in this game. Arg Scott, you guys saw Superman together? I loved having Ruby there beside me watching Superman. Hasn't really, as she explained in her comments in her portion of the review, she hasn't really, you know, done the deep dive on Superman lore. So a lot of it was kind of flashing at her super fast, and you know, that's one of the, I think, charming things about the Superman movie is that James Gunn really wanted it to feel like you've just discovered the comic book and you're sort of mid-adventure, and it's a lot to kind of digest, but she really did, and she loved it. She had a great time with it. We didn't have time to record her thoughts on Jurassic World, which is the other movie that we saw when we were traveling around. And she loved that movie. She really had a good time with it. And she's camping right now, so I won't be able to get her thoughts. But I'll be putting a quick review together on that this week, as well as Fantastic Four, which I'm dying to see. It's so alive. There's so many times you're playing and you're like, what the hell is happening? I don't know, but I'm having a great time. I've just turned into an ostrich. I'm going to drop some egg bombs on people. Swimming. Going to this exclamation mark. I'm going to go talk to that fish. Oh, they're going to turn me into a fish. Cool, we got fish bad guys, okay. You know what? I'm going to freaking bomb on you. Give me an apple. I'm going to punch this square strawberry to death, and I'm going to pick up some gold. I mean, it's just chaos. It's like a fever dream, this game. Like, what the hell? I'm going to go talk to this rock jewel thing. What are you going to tell me? Greetings, visitors. You've arrived at the restful and relaxing resort layer. It is lovely here. I love the square watermelons. Giant fruit is our local specialty, as you can see, but we must warn you, although this paradise is usually quite peaceful, we've got these weird fish. An enormous dirt pile flew through here not too long ago, and things haven't been as laid back ever since. All right. See those shark monsters over there? And drop them off, and then it just left. So go to that next exclamation mark. So if your itinerary includes the tropical retreat up ahead, please enjoy, but be careful. Great summer vibes, yes, big time. And I believe that all of that negativity around there not being enough launch titles for the Nintendo Switch 2 is enough. And that this game will be considered a launch title for this console. Just like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was for the original Switch. It's close enough. Okay, here we go. I don't know yet, Jeff Love. And honestly, like, it's been a weird way for me to experience this game. Because I played it handheld, and it's a good handheld game, but it's an exquisite TV game. Like, it's a big game. And I can't remember the last year ever where I played a portable game and I thought, oh my god, this is the game of the year. There's been some excellent games I've played in handheld, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? Like, where you play and how you play a game matters in your estimation of that experience. And,
Time for a break.
you know, the game allows for quick drop-ins as you are training from, let's say, a European city to another one, which is how I played it. But it really is, as I've been playing it this weekend in my jet lag stupor over the last 48 hours or so, it is a game to just be hypnotically entranced by, and like let the world evaporate around you, and you just focus in on this thing on a big screen. And it's a different vibe when you do that. And even streaming it, like, I'm seeing all of this stuff, but I'm you know, chatting and commenting and responding and stuff, and
Dreamed about bananas, didn't ya?
I can't really just focus in on everything that I'm experiencing, and it is tremendous. So I don't know if this is Game of the Year yet. I need to spend several more hours just lost in it. But it's beautiful, and it's so crazy fun. One thing I love about Nintendo recently is way less excessive hand-holding. The game just lets you play uninterrupted. Yeah, I think that's an excellent comment, Ruler of Inches. I think there's been a real concerted effort. Tears of the Kingdom is an example of that, for sure. To just let the player figure it out and play it the way they want to. And they are giving us these games that are so brimming, so overloaded with design. Where'd that guy go? That you can just play it in a million different ways, and it will surprise you. Just experiment. Lost my fish. Don't know where he went. Let's try it again. Yeah, this is absolutely the epitome of the one more turn game. Where'd he go? Got it. What? Why am I flying? What the hell? What happened? I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's my alarmo. I'm so lost. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do right now. What's happening? Okay, time is up. So I got one of those fish. Oh, cool. Okay. So I needed to punch it this way. So I could. Awesome. Got you. Where'd he go? Did I not get him? I punched the hell out of him. Okay, try it again. I like my Alarmo. It's a charming desk companion. I would not want it as an alarm system, but I like it in my office. I like the little sounds it makes and the little animations and stuff it has on it. Oh, I didn't get it. I just punched it, but it's not gone. I'm so confused. Where'd he go? And that guy's not dead either? Where the hell am I going here? What's happening? Oh, I did get one of them. Where's the other guy? swimming around? Is that what happens? It gets away if it gets into the water? There's an invisible wall right there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hurry!
Well, the fish disappears, man. Where'd he go, man? Water kills the fish. Oh, there's 3 of them, ruler of inches. Thank you. I thought it was just 2. Okay. All right, so I got 1. I see. I just got to punch him in the direction I need him to go. Oh, shit. Where'd he go? Oh, it's gone. Okay. So how do I get up there? Uh-oh. Oh, I can climb. Get up there. Got you. Yes. No time on the clock. Got my banana. Oh, banana. That took longer than I should have. Super Mario Sunshine. Love that game.
What an adventure!
Not everybody does. I get it. Rivers here. Let's switch to like a sad jewel guy. Some kind of flying dirt pile breezed through here earlier. It stopped up there at the big watermelon. Not sure why. I mean, I just don't sound like I'm making any sense at all. Speaking of that melon, did you two come here to try and climb its mighty rind? No, but we will. There's a veteran melon climber on that island over there. Bet they'll have some advice for you. All right, let's go over there. Sound like I'm high as hell. Giant watermelon. Okay, go, go, go! Turn me into a fish. All right, here we go. All right, we want to climb up there. You can climb the big watermelon from here, but the fastest way to reach the top is to use that liftoff ore. Just tear off a chunk of liftoff ore and you'll blast off on a rocky rocket. All right, let's go. Charming as hell. Jump, punch. Yes. Oh, tear off. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. Insanity. I love this game. Get lost, fish. Like a crazy fish. Alright. Oh. So that's what I was doing in the boss level there, or the challenge room. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I have rocket road stuff. Okay. Neat. Okay, we are climbing to the top of this freaking giant square watermelon. Guys are pretty crazy designing these things. I don't know, like, what the whiteboard looks like. I got a skill point. Can't use it yet. No. Big watermelon observation log. One day, a seed we planted grew like none other. It seemed for a while it would never stop growing. It's so big now. But we do wonder how such a magnificent fruit must taste. Won't someone strong and hungry come and break open the watermelon for us? Just kidding. No one is that strong or that hungry. See Donkey Kong? We're going. We're flying over. Where the frack am I? Oh, I fell. Okay. Let's get back here. Oh, yes. Flying up to whatever this thing is here. What's happening over here? We're going to climb on this sucker. Look at this. We are fracking high here. In the game, I mean. Okay. Oh, look at this. Whoa! The world is disappearing before my feet here. Okay. I mean, this is like... It's like I'm watching the Minecraft right now. It's really weird. Boom!
This melon is huge! There's still more to go.
This is summer, right here. This game. You know how Nintendo makes, like, Christmas games? Like, usually it's a Mario game. And they just feel like Christmas? This game feels like summer. They distilled summer into a video game. We ate so much watermelon while we were on the road. Every place they sold watermelon, we got it. Supermarkets, coffee shops, pret-a-manger. They got those everywhere in the UK. They got them everywhere. And they have little containers of watermelon. So it's so good, so tasty, so good for you. This section of EPN plays, brought to you by Delicious Water. Okay, go down. Go down. I'm inside the watermelon, guys. Camera's freaking out. Don't know what the hell is happening here. Look at him. He is just eating the hell out of this thing. Good Lord. He is gonna have to poo so bad. Okay, get up. I'm trying to get to him. I'm trying to go to there. Watermelon and blueberries. Bam! Got that right, Art Scott. Look at, oh my God, watermelon for everybody.
Wow, talk about making a splash.
Delicious watermelon. All right, let's dive in. Dig Dug would be proud. Yeah, Robert Turner. I've been thinking about Dig Dug a lot. Yeah, that's Namco, I believe, created the original. I could imagine the Dig Dug people that have crafted Dig Dug over the years. I actually don't know if it's Namco. I feel like it's Namco. They did Mr. Driller as well. But if you're one of the people that worked on Dig Dug and you see this game and you're like, why didn't we do this?
Too bad it wasn't a huge banana, right?
Because they sure could. I mean, maybe not this elaborate, but they sure could have made a 3D digging game. Dig Dug was awesome. Look at this. This reminds me of a million games, but a couple in particular. One, the Edge of Time, I think, Spider-Man Edge of Time. The sequel to Shattered Dimensions. You had to fall into levels so often in that game. I think it was Edge of Time. I can't remember the title, but it was the sequel to Shattered Dimensions, which is superb, still excellent, one of the best Spider-Man games ever. Sequel, not so much. The developers had less time to make it, and so they did a lot of levels where Spider-Man was jumping into vents and avoiding all kinds of stuff. And so it was all this streamed technology as the level was loading in, and they would challenge you with stuff to collect and avoid, just like we're doing here with Giant elephant over there. What do you got, man? Elephant in a rain jacket. Adorable. Roll! Such phenomenal weather. We haven't seen anything like this in all our years of forecasting. Oh, visitors at my feet. You'll be there. This sounds like, who's that comic? He's a clean comic. Get the guy's name. He's very funny. He was in Luca. The dad in Luca. Get the guy's name. Sounds like Ah, yes. I have been playing for a while. I totally understand AV Andalay. Thank you so much for being here. Good call out there. Robert Turner says, I like how each NPC character has their own language. Reminds you of Panzer Dragoon Orta. Wonderful. That's a franchise I hope we revisit. I know they're on a mission right now to go back to their history and bring us some of their classic games again. Dragoon should be one of them. This freaking cool bat looking thing. That's dope. I feel like we've turned a corner on difficulty in the game.
Let's get going.
Oh, I have no... Oh, I guess each of the shops is based on the currency that you collect on each of the sub-levels. Based on the... souls and such that you pick up along the way. Okay, let's go back to this guy. So the elders are looking for... We will do this transformation, and I think that's where I'm going to cut out, because I'm getting deep into the game here. Okay, tell me what you want to do in your own forecast. Bananas. Weather, intense lightning strikes. Might have to take a rain check on any banana hunting plans. I suppose I could teach you how to use my elephant Bananza, which is great for navigating nature's wrath. Okay, let's go get that ancient record. Sounded like you had a pleasant chat with our elders. Sorry to eavesdrop with ears like mine. It's hard not to. I also heard a rumor that you came all the way from the surface. How thrilling. Ancient record. Let's go. So these ancient records are what give you the new Bananza powers. Take a quick look at the, so good, man. Look at how fast we're whipping around. So detailed. So freaking good. Tuning port so I can get the teleporter. Puzzling predicament. The Caldera altar is supposed to be right here, but it sank into the lava. Oh, that odd device must be to blame. There's nary a doubt in my snout. But I specialize in studying weather, not navigating cave walls. All right. Head to the Caldera altar. How the frack am I? Oh, I can climb. We can climb. Everything's fine. All good. Let's use it. Make the purple go away. Then the lava goes away. Oh, you get the altar coming up. Okay.
It's the altar. Now where's that ancient record?
Boss fight. Look at that freaky thing. Sinister bluster wing from Boyko.
Careful, DK.
Oh, shoot it at the wings, guys. Watch out for his tornadoes, though. Ouch. This fully feels like an N64 game in the best way. New level, okay. New stage.
Who's down below?
Okay. So I got 2. All right, what do we got here?
Whoa! We were on top of a huge ape.
Two pieces. Ah, chunk umbrella. Okay. That's cool. Okay.
Here's a record piece.
This guy in there.
Only one
Sweet.
left.
Oh, it's lava. Jesus, I thought it was gold. Doop 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 doop.
Time to focus.
Okay. So tell me where to go. Okay. so I can go cruise over here and create a house.
Time for a break.
Give myself an extra heart.
Hey, DK. So many tornadoes outside. It must be hard to live here with all the... I mean, I guess elephants do have thick skin, so the wind probably doesn't... Oh, but the fractones! The tornadoes could break them into pieces. Good night.
Sounds like a 13-year-old brain right there.
Just what we needed.
There. Yeah. There it is. Done. Purple guy. Oh, banana. This. Later. go. Oh, thanks for dropping the link to the Superman review there, Johnny. On Twitch. I look so high. I'm tired. I'm a bit jet lagged. I'm not high. All right, so place an ancient record. I'm focusing.
Yes, got 'em all.
Marco Lamar, good to see you. All right, so we're gonna perform and then gain a new Bananza. Oh yeah, I think so, John Youngtop. John Youngtop asking, officially, would it be fair to say that the killer app has landed for Switch 2? Yes. I think Nintendo was very smart popping Mario Kart World as the launch and then following it up with this. That's true, K16. Alright, so now I have elephant powers. Inhale. Super Mario Sunshine. Inhale lava. What? Trunk chunk. What's this? Don't quite know what I'm doing there yet with this.
We did it, DK! You got the elephant Bananza!
Sotness says this is my favorite form. Luigi's Mansion on steroids. Love it. We did it, DK. You got the elephant Bananza. Now we gotta head to the planet core. I have a breaking forecast for you. The winds of fate will be at your back as you journey to the planet core, and there's a 99% chance that you will find the Banandium root.
So once we reach the planet core...
Off you go. Continue your journey and make your wishes come true.
Thank you, Elder!
Okay, you guys. I got pretty deep in this chat, or in this stream. I got pretty far. And I don't I kind of want to finish this and wrap my head around it, not streaming it. And then I'll have some thoughts on this game. But I'm having a blast, and it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it if you're playing it too. I'll have some reviews, some more streams, and lots of stuff to talk about this week. It's good to be back. Thank you for supporting EP on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button and the follow button. And thank you, of course, to all of our members and our subscribers on both platforms. You guys, let me do this, and I'm incredibly grateful. And thank you for your support. We will see you soon. And until we do, play forever.